I can hear people talking.
You know what?
It's just me, or there have been more weird people around lately.
Wow.
Like the ones with apathy syndrome. There's some like in my neighborhood too. It's seriously creepy. Sometimes I wonder what'll happen if I end up like that, and it just depresses me. Maybe we'll be okay if we exercise and improve our stamina. Actually, I heard that the track team is still accepting new members. Maybe running will make us stronger? Seems like the track team is recruiting new members. Maybe I can learn more if I visit their club room. Classes ended for today. Apparently the track team is recruiting new members. If I can find where they practice. Yep. And that's what we're gonna do today. Is join the track team. It does remind me that there was something I did want to try. Thank you. Was I wanted to see if the nurse's office is always how do I put it? A free guts check. Guts is Persona 5, but whatever. You seem rather tired. Is it a wound, a virus, a curse, or maybe love? This is the perfect opportunity to taste my new concoction.
Well then.
Here, try this. Even Huckson's finest alchemist would be astonished by these ingredients. I shall improve your condition right here now. Yeah. Found the strange medicine, but nothing seems to have changed. Thank you. I need to figure out how this works. Because, like, I don't want to live in fear of suddenly missing time. Maybe it's every time I visit Tartarus? I guess I'll have to find out. Because he does mention it's when I look tired. The Kendo team seems to be using it. Sorry, but the Kendo team is no longer recruiting new members. Yeah, okay, so they just straight up are blocking off those sports for us, even though they were options before. That's interesting. Aren't you from Mr. Yumi's class? Oh, you want to join the team? I'll take care of all the paperwork, so go ahead and introduce yourself to the new classmates. Alright, everyone, gather around.
So, starting today, he's an official member of the team.
Yorshika.
Welcome aboard. I'm Yuko Nishiwaki.
She's our team manager. She'll answer any of your questions.
You're a second year, right? Since we're in the same grade, you can just call me Yuko.
Let's see. Hey, Miyamoto.
Yes.
This here's our future team captain. A great runner and places well in competitions. You two are in the same class, right? Miyamoto, keep an eye on the new guy here, okay?
You got it. You're the guy who went out with Takeba on the first day of school, right? You're practically a celebrity. I'm Kazushi Miyamoto. You've seen me around, right?
Yes, but I don't think in this reality.
Then, long story short, from now on, you're mine after school. You better not think you're getting the easy treatment just because you joined mid-season.
I mean, we're not that deep in the season, right? School just started. Spring season would be the early part of the season, you know? During the track team, we made friends with my new teammates.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest.
Since the this is your first practice. Just have a look around and then call it a day. We have practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. There's no practice the days before tests, though. I'll make sure your uniform is ready.
I love you. Whoever her voice actress is just so perfect. After looking around, I decided to go back to the dorm. But is like legitimately perfect. It's Yuko, the team manager. Should I say hello? Yeah. Howdy.
Oh, hello. What's up?
Want to walk home together?
Actually, no, I'm in a hurry today. See ya.
Alright, bye. Yuko went home alone. I just had to go back to the dorm by myself. It's curious that they give you that option. I thought initially it was like, oh, you know, so improve your charm or whatever. But unfortunately, I do have a little bit of foreknowledge until about the 26th, I think, is when I realized the recordings were all messed up. So I know for a fact that's not what it is, and you guys will see that tomorrow. Assuming I didn't mess something up. So I wonder why that is. Oh yeah, you're buddies with Tomochika now. You're saying you're someone to watch out for. Oh, but in a good way. Hell yeah, I am. I could see why you two get along. He's kind of a ladies' man, but he's a good dude. Oh, I almost forgot. I was gonna ask if you want to go to Tartarus tonight. Well, it looks like there's more to those lost, so you gotta take out more shadows, right? Do I not have the work schedule? Oh, I think I have to find the job. That's right. So we're gonna head out, find work. Not necessarily work anywhere, but you know, just so it tells us what our options are. I can't, okay, so that needs courage in order to enter. Drinking will improve charm. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights. It is Thursday. Not now. That doesn't open for a little while. And those aren't jobs. What games are available? A dating sim that teaches how to tend to a lady, or one that does strength? Upgrading the strength for Pixie is probably pretty high priority since we're going to be carrying her to the end. So that may be a good use of my time, because it's not raiding. The other option... Oh, let's sell our shit. That may be where the difference in money came from. So I just looked up the difference.
You made it.
Between the other timeline and this one on the money made.
Sell in bulk. All right.
Yeah, especially if I'm going to switch out that for that to have more SP, which I think is important. I think in terms of that, probably actually leveling up my strength whenever I get the chance with Pixie. Strength and endurance are probably the two I should focus on for Pixie. Keeping good vibes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Load of shoes. Keep those vibes. Oh, I thought for sure it was gonna be like one of those boxing games of like where you punch the punching bag to get a score. Right, left, right, uppercut. Dominated the opponent. See, I can't. I play a lot of Street Fighter, but I do play on Modern because I'm a piece of shit. I haven't got much to do. It's such a pain to put on makeup, and I hate shopping, so I end up lazing around the house. Home shopping. Buy stuff on Sundays. Okay. Isn't there something else to do on Sundays that I'm forgetting? Alright, I'll have to check it out tomorrow. It's about if you don't call the same day. Yeah, I don't like the home shopping just because, like, I don't really
Morning.
like items that do stuff like that. I don't really pay attention to, which is a fault of mine. And on a harder difficulty, I did intend to do that and was more into it, but without being able to control the party members where that's most effective, it's not, you know. I made it. I slept in, so I ran out without eating breakfast. I feel so weak because of it. After we took down Kamoshida, I just felt so spent and out of gas, you know? You get me? I do. I understand.
Yep.
Right? Now all we have left is to wait for that board meeting. Anyways, I'm hungry. I guess I'll buy some bread at the store school.
Ahem.
Kamoshida was really in his element at the volleyball rally the other day. You kids are lucky to receive direct instruction from a world-famous athlete like him. Sports have always regarded as sacred during things that invigorate people since ancient times. So much so, oh my god, that an emperor himself even participated once. Mishima-kun, do you know? Nope. Mishima-kun, do you know the name of the Roman emperor who participated in the Olympics? It's Nero. It's good to throw yourself into club activities, but you shouldn't sacrifice your studies. Sorry. That said, you don't seem too into sports, Woodkin.
Do you know the
Between
answer?
music, theater, and chariot racing, which sport did Nero win when he participated in the Olympics? All of them, because he was the emperor.
This is it.
Correct.
It seems you've been studying after all. Nero won many awards in his in all kinds of competitions, all rigged in his favor, of course. Because of these kinds of selfless actions, not to mention a lecherous side, he became known as a despot. Oh, you actually knew that? Yeah, famously, Nero is not a great emperor. So I did have to guess because I didn't know, but like, there's no way he'd allow himself to lose.
Nice going.
Hey, thanks. That said, recently people have begun reevaluating it. Regardless, though, he was lacking in sportsmanship. He should have taken a page out of Kamoshida's book.
No.
Don't give us that crap. Kamoshida is the real despot. I mean, there can be more than one Morgana. But Nero's dead, so, you know, who gives a shit?
Have you seen Kamoshida? You really think he changed?
I don't know. I don't want to give you an answer
Damn, this is nerve-wracking.
if I don't know.
Oh, perfect timing. Study hall will be held instead of PE today. I'm letting you know just in case you haven't heard.
I hadn't.
Mr.
Thank you.
Kamoshida has taken the day off.
He ain't here?
Don't tell anyone that you heard this from me. But we received word that Mr. Kamoshida is placing himself under suspension.
Oh.
Such an important time before the tournament, too. Principal Kobayakawa went to talk to him about it, but he supposedly wasn't making any sense.
Wait, a suspension?
Not so loud! The talks about your expulsions may be put on hold, too. I don't know too much about it, though. Anyway, I've relayed what's going on to you.
Thank you, Kawakami.
Looks like something happened. At least it sounds different from a mental shutdown. I guess all we can do is wait.
Well then.
No surprise, waiting is pretty boring. I wonder what Ryuji and the rest are up to. Man, all this waiting's got me antsy. We should go on a trip or something. What do you think? Sorry, I'm gonna have to pass. What, you busy? Yeah, I'll be visiting Shio in the hospital at the school the next few days. Can't do much to help her, but it'll be nice to at least see her face. Gotcha. Hope she wakes up soon. Me too. I'm sure she'll be okay. Totally down to go somewhere once things calm down, though. You should work on your kindness. That way you can say something. Yeah. Oh, so it's giving us a warning about her needing that. Okay, so I am going to do that. However, I'm going to focus on guts because I can't do this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go buy a VCR and then do the rental fee.
What would you like?
Yeah, I have the money. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, who are you? I actually only have one kind of batting machine here. Oh, okay. So it is that's the batting machine. I never used it. And I never used to either. There's too exhausted to stay open. Man, I wish I could just own a movie theater. I don't know if I've talked about this on here or not, but if I haven't, or if I have, I mean, please just forgive me. But okay, thank you for the introduction to the Velvet Room there.
Wait.
Yes. But I used where I used to live. Ooh, Charm is kind of good. No, I'm gonna read the books in the library first before I buy anything. Rental shop.
Yep.
Oh, I'm taking forever to tell this story. But growing up, like right by my elementary school, there was a movie theater, but it was like a single screen theater. And it was like right down the street, and I remember like always wanting to go, and they sold candy for super cheap. But never could go. And then once I don't remember whether I had like saved money for my birthday or something like that, but it was the last day of school, and I went over and bought a ton of candy and bought a ticket and went to go sit in the theater, and it was just me, and they played a movie about like Pangea, and it's just like such a crystal clear memory of when I was like 8. I don't remember why I had the money, but I remember it's like this big deal because I could never go and I always wanted to. Okay, cool. So there's no late fees anymore. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll sign up. You live in Yongan Jaya. Now sign here. All set.
Hey,
You were nervous, weren't you? Why would I be nervous?
Welcome.
What can I do for you? Guy Mickver. Gives you kindness, makes you charming. Wraith. That's Ghost. The X folders is very good. All right, now that I have this, I will still go talk to and hang out with Ryuji. The thing was that I was not I just wanted to make sure I had the DVD player, so for night activities.
Oh, hey.
And I do have Agathon. All right, cool. Yeah, let's hang out.
Wanna get going?
Get changed and meet me behind the gym. All right, let's go. I want to move better, but I just can't. I was training for nationals back in the day, but now I totally suck balls. What the hell do you think you're doing here?
Whoa!
Nagoka. Oh, okay. Running, huh? I saw you from the window. What? You gonna try to crawl back to the track team? Hell no! Speaking of which, this was your secret training spot, wasn't it? Well, it's our spot now. You know us, the former track team. We don't even have a locker room anymore, thanks to someone I know. Part of me wants to introduce myself. That feels correct. Part of me is like, let's try to rebuild the bridges between them. Even though it doesn't seem like a good idea. Probably better to just introduce yourself. I guess that is the first time you guys are meeting. Hold on, aren't you that transfer student? You're really gonna hang around with this loser? You better watch out. He'll hit you the second he gets pissed off. I heard his dad was the same way. Like father, like son, right? Now that's scary shit. That don't got nothing to do with this. I want to tell him to calm down, but what I really want to say is I'll shut them up. Lean into my own criminal history. Calm down, Ryuji. You're right. Because that's what he needs to hear right now. Look, back then, I don't need to hear your excuses. Everyone was going through the same bullshit with Kamoshida. The beatings and possible exercises, but we put up with it all for the track team. But no, you had to go and fuck that all up. Man, I was so stupid for ever thinking you were my teammate. That's all I have to say to you. I'm out of here. So, like, I get that it can feel like a betrayal, especially if you've all been putting up with it. But, like, being part of a team means, like, oh, when that shit happens, you guys should have been alongside being like, hey, you know, that's not an okay way to talk to him. But it's hard to do when an authority figure is doing something like that. And then you really smacked him when he was talking about my dad. I haven't changed at all. But you know, you actually helped me calm down a little. I'm glad you were here with me. Thanks, man. That was a shitty high five.
All right.
Let's call it a day. Hey, Nagoka, why didn't you kick his ass? What? The hell's your problem? Now they're just arguing with each other. I should stay out of it.
See ya.
It was nice training with you. Yo, it's me. You get to talk? Yeah. I really wanted to thank you again for today. Really owe you one, man. I got pissed off so damn easily. I really gotta work on that. I can't exactly blame you. Nah, this one's definitely my bad. Besides, I can't cause a scene. Don't want to get you pulled into even more bad shit. I gotta wonder what they were arguing about. But hey, I'm an outsider. Nothing to do with me. Thanks again for today. Don't forget to massage your legs before you sleep, okay? See you later. Do you want to come over and massage them for me? No. I say that, but he's not really my type.
Ah, you're back.
I went to see Shiho today. I told her we settled things with Kamoshida. She still hasn't regained consciousness, but I had to go to make amends. What do you mean? You didn't do anything wrong, An. Right, Mac? This is Kamoshida's doing. I wasn't there when she needed help. I'm affiliated as a friend. You were going through shit too, and it's easy to get tunnel vision and not notice what's going on with your friends. Like that's something to be aware of now and to like work on, right? But like we all have those blind spots and all can kind of miss stuff like that, especially if you're also under like incredible pressure. So like I have to do all I can to make up for that starting now. So like it's not your fault if it's something you want to improve on, to make sure you're like keeping in contact with friends and stuff. Like absolutely, I'm going to encourage that, but don't blame yourself for not noticing things, especially like if you were going through a tough time as well. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to move on. Man, I didn't know you were so passionate. I totally didn't notice that back in middle school. I think it's because of you guys. I'm a little embarrassed though. Anyways, Ryuji, Mac, I hope we can keep helping each other from now on. Hey, you got a minute? Something I want to ask you. Come here, let's have a chat. Wait, have I not started this with him? Oh.
Yo.
All right, I'll clean up. So just with it, I guess I didn't start that social link with him.
How's
Whoops.
school? You're not causing any trouble, are you?
Just look off to the side pointedly, like a
What are you
dog
all
in trouble.
quiet for? I've got to report to your probation officer twice a month. It's already a pain in the ass as is, so please don't make me have to write even more crap. Got that? This society is kept in check by laws and authority figures. You can go and get yourself killed if you want, but don't go dragging other people into your mess. The last thing we need is more idiots like you roaming around. What's wrong? Yeah, I'm heading out now. Sorry about that. I know. The usual, right? Okay. I'll see you later. As you can see, I'm pretty damn busy both at work and in my private life. If you could lend a hand, it'd really be a great help.
I'd be glad to.
Now we're talking. Either way, I won't ask you to work for free. If you agree to help me, then I'll teach you how to make the perfect cup of coffee. Not a bad trade, eh?
Sounds interesting. Like, I would love to
Alright.
learn how to brew like
Looks like
that,
we got
even though I
ourselves a
don't
deal.
like coffee. I swear I've done this. Did I do this in the other reality already?
You may call yourself a phantom thief, but you're still a minor. Someone had to support you. Furthermore, they did so knowing you were a part of that group. Isn't the owner of that cafe an accomplice of yours?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Hierophant persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
I'll be counting on your help. I owe you one.
Okay, I'll let you handle the rest. Gotta say, I'm glad you catch on quick with this stuff. Makes my life a lot easier. Just keep doing what you can and don't cause any trouble, right? Yeah, got it.
Oh.
Glad to hear it. Nope. I think I accidentally started night when I should have saved. And don't go too crazy with stuff in the shop. You're staying here rent-free, so you should know not to go
I'm gonna head
overboard.
back then.
Alright, see you tomorrow. I haven't done much of anything with my days off. You hate shopping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because of the home market. That's right. I'll have to check it out. They sell out if you don't buy on the same day. Alright, so here's my problem.
Morning.
What up? Phew, made it on time. As far as what to do today, I could send the calling card, but the problem would be if I send the calling card now, that means that I have to have a boss fight on my birthday. And I don't want that, even though it's a fictional birthday and I'm not recording it on my birthday. Like, I don't want that, you know? Though that feels accurate to my real life, how I feel about my birthday in real life. It's a boss fight, and you don't really hang out with friends. You have shit to do. So, in case it wasn't clear, my birthday is tomorrow, the 24th. So, I don't want to do that. Phew, made it on time. We need our strength if we're gonna take down Kamoshida, right? Ran late because I ate 3 bowls of rice. Anyways, I'm full of energy. I'll have plenty to spare to run wild. We finished investigating it, so we should send the calling card today. I'll think about it. Gotcha. Well, we do have some time before the board meeting. Still, our expulsion's on the line. We can't procrastinate forever. Kamoshida-kun was really in his element at the volleyball rally the other day. You kids are lucky to receive direct instruction from a world-famous athlete like him. Sports have been regarded, same thing. So much so that the Emperor himself even participated once. Mishima-kun, I did the same typo on the same word. Why is it? Verbal typo, I mean. Do you know the name of the Roman emperor who participated in the Olympics? It's Nero. It's good to throw yourself into club activities, but you should sacrifice your studies. Sorry. That said, you don't seem to too in the sports, Voidkin.
Do you know the answer?
What event did he add to the Olympics so he could participate? I don't know this one. This one's harder to answer than the one they gave before. I don't recall because there's theater, chariot racing, and another one that he won. So none of those sound right. Probably singing? It's either singing or bodybuilding. I'm gonna say singing now.
Correct.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't expect to get that right. Did I know that somehow? I mean, I have played this game a couple times, so maybe it's stuck in my brain. This seems you've been studying after all. Apparently, Nero was tone deaf, but he ended up winning. The Emperor held absolute power after all. Because of these kinds of selfish actions, not to mention a lecherous side, he became known as a despot. So the ending part is still the same. I should ask if you could borrow my note. Go for it. Please ask. Of course, if this is real, I had such poor note-taking. Like, I was a pretty good student, but, like, my note-taking was rough and my handwriting was borderline illegible. And so, yeah, I was not the person to take notes from.
All right.
That said, recently people have begun to reevaluate Nero's. Yeah. Rain, probably what it said. I skipped past it. He should have taken a page out of Kamoshida's book.
No.
Yep. Been here, done that.
Okay.
Sending the calling card is a make or break decision, so really think on it, okay? Yeah. Yeah, will do. What? I never thought it'd end up like this. What am I gonna do? I'm done for if Mr. Kamoshida keeps coming after me. Yeah, I mean, sucks to suck, I guess. Oh, that's right. I don't even want to hang out with Ryuji in this game. Even the teachers have given up on him.
What is it?
I'm very busy right now. All right, good for you. I'd like to return a book. You haven't finished reading it. Cancel. All right, fine. All right, what to do today? What are my options? What did everyone do? with Ryuji or Takumi, which I can't do. Oh, I could go. I could get a job. Can I get the beef bowl job early in the day? Or like early in the... What am I trying to say? Alright, let's go out here and see if I can't get a job at the beef bowl place so I can start meeting with him.
Hello.
If you're interested, I'd love for you to come. I want young people to hear it. I sense experience, but it's at night. Yeah, and I'm not allowed out at night yet. Oh, the part, let's go for, yeah, I think studying is probably the best option because that'll be knowledge and guts. But before I do that, let's do VCR, and then if I can remember, I'll clean up tonight. Welcome. Oh, I have to buy the TV. Okay, that's interesting. All right, cool. So now I can go and get the DVD. I just bought a TV though, Morgana. You asshole. All right, let's go to school again. Are you usually quiet? What's going on? Is he gonna really sit down and study? Maybe he's more of a serious student than he looks. I mean, I look pretty serious. If you ask me, he's gonna kill you. I mean, I might.
That's incredible.
Thank you
Nice.
for the guts. I would really like that to level up to 2 so I can start talking to Takumi.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Ah, you're back.
So, getting used to the city? A little bit. I see. You're not the only one here at night, so I'm not gonna bother setting a curfew or anything like that. So long as you're taking school seriously, I don't mind if you stroll the streets at night.
You got that?
But only around these parts, got it? You go back on your word, I'll kick you right out. Hey, did you buy an old TV? The owner delivered it. Had him put it in your room. Okay, interesting. I don't know what I did in this reality. Am I allowed outside?
Hey,
Oh, okay. I'm allowed outside in Yongan-Jaya. Shoot, I wish we could go to Shibuya. What if we just did?
Hey,
You need to be patient until you gain the chief's trust. Just obey him for a while, okay? Alright. Just figured I'd check. Alright. So, I could spend time with you, but I think what I'm going to do if I had the DVD, learning from the future, it was delivered.
whoa.
Yeah. Oh, have I not cleaned yet? Shit. Okay. Recovery oil. Cool. Oh, but I don't have. I don't have the DVD yet. All right.
Oh.
In that case, let's just finish cleaning up.
That's incredible.
Yancha Wanderer.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just get everything clean.
Oh,
Oh, Oh, look, that plant is still alive. We can decorate with it.
Nice.
Let's take care of that plant so it won't dry up and wither away.
Well then.
Wait, why did it just move on to the next day? Or did we save Yukiko the time before? Is that what we did? Okay, so like, to peel back the curtain, I got sick. Okay, so I used to record these in a single recording sitting of like, P3 Reloaded, P5R, P5, P4 Golden, P3P, and P3P, right? I used to do that as a single recording. And then I got about 5 minutes into P3 Reloaded once, and my power went out. And that's not a lot of time to lose, that's fine. But it did make me realize, like, oh, some of these recording sessions, especially when I do it long that way, would take like 4+ hours. And so, like, I didn't want to risk ever losing that, especially since that's not something I could just go through and replay, right? And so I started to record these in these smaller chunks. Like we've done here. And so, like, basically, after I finished recording P3R, I stopped the recording, reset all the recording stuff up, and then record P5R, and then stop the recording, etc., etc. So it increased a lot of files, but it's a safer way to do it, right? Well, I got through P3R for the 23rd, and then had to stop because of some work, real life stuff. I had to get called into work. And so I did. And then afterwards, I got sick for nearly 2 weeks where I just couldn't talk. So it's been 2 weeks since this came out. And now the videos have started to come out. And it's gotten a much better response than I could have ever expected. People are sharing really nice comments, and it means a lot to me because for the first couple of days, so when they weren't doing too well, I was like, oh, this is a lot of work for not any response. But then, like, a couple days later, it kind of it got a little bit more attention. People were commenting, and it really helped motivate me to keep going. That's besides the point, but I do want to say thank you to everybody. But yeah, so I had like a 2-week gap on the 23rd from P3R to when I recorded P5R and P5 and now this. And those have all been back to back. But yeah, it was like 2 weeks in between. And so, like, I don't remember what I did on this the day before. I do remember we did already save Yukiko. I just don't remember if that was the day before this. Hey, did you hear? There are some part-time job listings on the town bulletin board now. I wish there was one that would let me make some quick cash. I don't think you have the diligence to handle a job that takes a lot of time. That's so mean. Maybe I don't, but I'll be more diligent if I get a job. I bet you wouldn't do too well with a job where you have to work with others because you lack understanding, huh? I don't need to work since I'm focusing on my studies. If my grades are good, I might be able to swing a raise in my allowance. Neither of them have braids. Which one is the girl with braids? Does the twin tails count as braids? That's cheating. I wish I was born into a rich family so I didn't need a part-time job. Mood. Or if I knew someone nice enough to buy me anything I wanted. I don't think that would have been so great. There's someone like that at our school too. Huh? Oh. Huh. There goes the love of my life, best girl. Not actually. No, there is a better romance option, but saying who it is would be a spoiler. Though for those who know, me just saying that I think will clue in people who I think is the best romance. But the second best romance, in my opinion, is I love her. That said, I haven't played this in like a decade. So I don't know if I'm gonna hold the same opinions, but we'll see if I choose to romance her or not. I remember her being my favorite. Age of Discovery, which occurred between the 15th and 17th centuries. Many types of vegetation were introduced to Europe during this era. Among them, tulips from Turkey deserve special attention. Gardening for pleasure was becoming popular, causing the price of tulip bulbs to rise. Oh, I heard about this! From the Health podcast, History I'd Like to Fuck. People should go check that out. But I'm pretty sure that's where I heard about this. About, like, using tulips as speculation investments. And like, didn't the church get involved somehow? First economic bubble, yeah, Tulip Mania, along with the South Sea bubble and the Mississippi Company. It is said to be one of the biggest bubbles in European history. Hey, Mr. Hanamura, wake up. What was the first economic bubble incident in the world? What? Hey, help, Mac, what's this ergonomic bubble she's talking about? Tulip Mania. So you were actually listening. Yes, it was Tulip Mania. Tulip bulbs imported into Holland became extremely popular, and the prices jumped dramatically as a result. Yeah. A single bulb was worth more than the price of a luxurious house. However, once the bubble burst, prices fell again, and the trade cities in Holland were thrown into confusion. Yeah. Do care not to let that snot bubble of yours burst, or you may also be thrown into confusion. I'm not making snot bubbles. Anyways, I was right, wasn't I? But yeah, thanks, Mac. I'll have to stay awake for the next one. Yosuke appreciates you. Oh, I became closer and my expression increased. I can now smirk. You're waiting for Yukiko to recover. You remember hearing about the bulletin board? Maybe you should check what jobs are currently accepting applications. Yosuke, Marie. Oh, it's today a sports club. I don't recall what the daycare club leads to. Doesn't that lead to like a social link with a single mom? Oh, okay, sorry. It is going to be Marie. I have somewhere I want to go today. Yep. Nope, that's fine. But whenever she's available, she's the one we're going to focus on. Hurry, take me out. You decided to take Marie out. Central Shopping District, Sozai Daigaku. You spent some time having fun with Marie. You feel your relationship with her is going to become closer soon. Good. Alright. Oh, I really should look into buying some books. Studying is fine, and it's what I'll do tonight. But tomorrow, I should look into buying some books, I think. I decided to study. My knowledge is increased. As I studied, I read a number of dictionary entries that piqued my interest. My knowledge is increased. So I got a double. I've become tired. Hey, what's up, Mac? Huh? You're all by yourself? Dude, I thought the rumor about you and Yukari-san was true. It is what it is. Oh yeah? Well, it's not like I care or anything, but you sure had some bad luck since you transferred here. You know, dude, All the weird stuff that's been happening, how everyone's been saying they're hearing strange voices. Well, I guess since you're already listening, you're always listening to your headphones, you probably haven't heard anything. Yeah. Headphones are really good for blocking out the voices. They're so standing in front of your desk. It's the classmate you were talking to earlier this morning. Hey man, I'm gonna go get some ramen after school. You wanna come? Why do you want to eat? No reason really. I just don't have anything to do later. And I thought we could finish our conversation from this morning. So, what do you say, man? Let's go get some ramen and talk. Sure, I don't mind. Yep. I decided to go with him. I don't mind hanging out, and I wish people would invite me to do stuff and hang out, rather than me being the one who has to invite people. Which is fine, you know. Every friend dynamic needs one who the person who's like, hey, you know, the plan maker, as it were. But I don't want to continue that conversation. Iwatodai strip mall rum shop Hagakure. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Well, I was right. Or, well, was I right or was I not right? Did I send it or did I not? Did I send it? So, like Carlos Sainz roasting. The surround tastes great, doesn't it? God, Carlos Sainz has had a great year so far. And as a Charles Leclerc fan, it's a little bit upsetting, but like, you know, no shame towards him because, you know, that when someone's doing well, you just have to give them props, you know? But Charles not doing bad. Okay, here's the thing. I'm sick and tired of people taking Carlos Sainz doing well and using that to like be like, oh, Charles, you know, did they pick the wrong guy? Like every race, Charles has ended one behind him. It's not like he's wildly off. Anyways, God, it's frustrating. There's probably some sort of secret spice. Oh, sorry, my bad. I get all geeked up when I eat here. No, it's nice listening to people be excited. I like when people get enthusiastic and excited about the stuff that they are excited about and talk about it. So yeah. You do? Really? I mean, you can appreciate the subtle yet distinct flavor of the soup? Wow. You don't look the type of guy I'd normally hang out with, but I guess looks aren't everything. What, you're not into scene kids? By the way, man, I hear you and Yukari are close. I mean, she's on the floor above me, so depending on how you define close. Damn, boy, you move fast. I mean, you just you transferred here. I can't blame you, though. A man's gotta be aggressive nowadays. Hey, let's hang out after school again sometime. I mean, when it comes to dating, either side should be upfront about what they... Not that I want to date Yukari, because I don't. Though the new version of Yukari, I do like a lot better, so maybe. But like, I think it's beneficial for both sides to be like clear about intentions if they're thinking that pretty early on, because it's really easy to cross signals. Like, I'm someone who I'm very heavy in my friendship, so people can misinterpret that as like being romantically interested when I'm like, no, I just really, really love my friends, and I'll tell them I love you, right? And want them to feel loved. But like for some people, they don't necessarily realize like, oh, hey, that's friendship side, and then they're like, hey, I want to make sure that you're not, you know, catching feel, and I'm like, no, and it's weird, but like, I do think that would be less of a problem because like a lot of my friends who are female presenting will talk about like having these guy friends who like will suddenly drop that they were romantically interested and are surprised that you know, my girlfriends wouldn't pick up on that. And it's just like, first of all, no one is good at picking up on signals, right? Like that is something we are trained to do, right? And not everyone has that training. So like when people are like, oh, you know, drop hints, or like, you know, oh, that person's clearly, and there's always this blind side of being like, oh, no, they weren't, or what? Like, that's because, like, with social conditioning, people can pick up on those patterns, but if anyone falls outside of that pattern, you don't pick up on it, right? And for people who don't necessarily get that same conditioning and learn those things early on, that is a skill set to read that kind of thing, and to put that kind of thing out there to be inferred. So, like, it just makes more sense to be upfront about that kind of thing if that's what you're actually interested in. And vice versa, be like, hey, like, I don't know. Where was I going with this diatribe? I hope that all made sense. So, like, while this game puts it as like, oh, you have to be aggressive nowadays, I don't like that terminology, but I don't necessarily disagree with being like, hey, like, you know, we've only hung out a couple times, but I think there's a vibe here. What do you think? Rather than, you know, I think that would solve a lot of problems, but I also get why people don't do that. And some people just don't know and only catch feelings later, and that's also completely fine. And then it's a blindside on both sides, and that sucks, but it is what it is, right? So, like, there's not one size fits all, but, like, I'm very much in favor of both men and women, when they're romantically interested in someone, just being upfront about that and then handling that from there and seeing if it's like something you can dial back on, right? If it doesn't work out. Well, I got some food and I'll tell you about it, man. And again, no one size fits all. You have to kind of take things as they go. And that's just my viewpoint where I could be completely wrong. So, like, tell me your opinions if you feel like it. I'll probably... I read all the comments. Wait till you hear it, dude. You're gonna flip. Kenji seems to like you. You become friends with Kenji. A voice rings in your head. Legit wishes is simple. I think I've talked about this before, but I wish, like, when talking to someone after a conversation, if a voice would be like, this person will be your friend. Rather than, like, having to figure out, like, oh, is this just, like, us hanging out and vibing for a little bit, or not really? Like, met a guy, we were hanging out and we're vibing, and he was amazing and fun. And like, just real good, and we had a vibe, and then we proceeded to never talk to each other afterwards. And, you know, that's fine, you know, but I do wish there would be a clear indicator, like a voice from the sky being like, make sure to develop this as a friendship, versus like, oh, there's no voice, so therefore we're just kind of vibing today and I can just enjoy this time. You know what I mean? What? It's already nighttime. Damn, I missed my favorite TV show. Man, you're one serious dude. Oh well, let's get going. I decided to return to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Have I been monitoring my condition? Exploring Tartarus can be very tiring. You'll be tired for the next day. Yes, but what does being tired mean? Like, mechanically. Let's, first of all, we will take Yawn Be Gone. So, just in case I start to get sick or whatever. Well, I stay here until midnight. I don't know what Print Club does. Leveling up strength for Pixie is always a good idea. But I don't know if that's the optimal use of my time. I think I'm going to go back and study because I don't remember what Print Club does. That might be for Charm. That sounds like it'd be for Charm, right? So it'd probably be better to study because study can lead to charm. Even if it is slower charm, it's leveling up a different social stat. Study increases your academics. With high academics, I may be able to meet someone new. Yes. Yes, I will study. Decided to study. My academics has increased. I'm feeling sleepy. That's probably enough for tonight. Man, I'm so tired. Coming to school's a job by itself. Things got so busy all of a sudden. Well, I do feel a lot more satisfied though. Yeah, I agree, but we're just starting. Both are fun. But we're just starting. You sure you're gonna be okay? You better not get sick from pushing yourself too hard. Oh man, I'm getting teary-eyed now. Going to class is a pain. The only thing I look forward to is after school. How will I kill time? Don't worry, we'll hang out because you are a friend in this one. Junpei came over to talk to you after the moment class ended. Yo, mind hanging out with me after this? I know someplace that's really good. It'll be my treat. Come on, let's go. How mean do I want to be to him? I really want this to be played off as a joke. Man, you're so pushy, but like in a joking way versus sweet let's go. Man, you're so pushy. Don't be that way. I'll make sure you won't regret it. Alright, sure, you're taking me to the same ramen shop? Did you hear about this from what's his face? The new friend I made that I already forgot the name of? It's crowded, but luckily you were able to get in without much waiting. Alright, we'll have 2 specials. The special? Ooh, that sounds good. Well, I'm sure it'll be better than you're expecting. After a few moments, the waiter brings 2 ramen bowls to you. The fragrant smell rising from the bowls makes your stomach growl. Come on, try it! You take a bite. The distinct taste of the soup blends well with the thick noodles. It's really quite delicious. I do love a thick noodle. This is delicious. Haha, good, right? Well then, I'm digging into chow time. Hot! Man, this is great. Although Junpei eats noisily, he seems to be enjoying his ramen. I really do like Junpei, especially in, like, I don't want to get too into it, but I really like him in the FemC route because, like, he's just like, he's always kind of a bro, but like, I feel like it's easier to like him in this one as like a friend. Hey, do you feel okay now? I heard that you were out for a while and you were in the hospital. You seem full of energy at school, but I was kind of worried. Oh, what Junpei? Is that why you were worried? Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I had some problems myself at a transfer tier too. In your case, you've got all the fighting stuff on top of that. I was wondering if you weren't accustomed to school or whatever. Then again, I think you'll do just fine. Junpei seems embarrassed and laughs. You can sense Junpei's thoughtfulness towards you. He's just so sweet in this version. Like he's a little sexist to start, and then you smack that down, and then he's like, okay, yeah, sure. Versus like the character, like I love his character arc in the OG as well, but like still, girls and guys living in the same dorm, huh? That can't be good. What are you thinking about? Stop smirking like that. Well, I can't help it. Oh, I don't want to drag love into my work, but I don't want to drag love into my work. Then again, I can't guarantee that I won't fall for somebody. You know, fair enough. Like you can't help it, but you do definitely need to keep your head on a swivel and be like, but I'm not gonna try to you know, sleep with my teammates. Which is better than any protagonist of these
Welcome
games
back.
does. Welcome back. Have you been monitoring your condition? Exploring Tartarus can be very tiring. Yes, thank you. Your persona is like a part of you. Oh, yes. So you're saying the same thing. Yeah. Because dudes are supposed to fight with their fists. Mano a mano. That's right. I use this. I use a sword. Good job. Yep. Alright, do I have any? No, I forgot to buy any. Alright, so I am going to go out tonight and I'm going to go to the arcade and I'm going to have to just deal with whatever they have. Because I'm pretty sure that studying while tired gets you sick and you don't gain academics and you just feel worse. I think that's correct. It's a vague memory. What are my options? Trend Club, Punching Bag. Same options. Let me make sure. Yep, Pixie is who I have. So let's... I don't know who I'll need charm for. Especially as a woman. Charm's important for everybody. Charisma is a good stat for anybody to work on. But yeah, I don't know which social links care about how hot I am.